Fast Reviews and Tutorials. This is a quick little video on the BMW rear blind and how it all functions and how it works, how to get the thing to do what it does. I've had three X5s. They've all had these rear blinds, and they are excellent for when you've got some things of value in the back. You can just pull that screen across, also for keeping the sun off at different times. Now, I mean, there's absolutely just easy so far as fitting this. You've got little clips in the back here. You can see just a little circle clip there, and actually there is a little motorized release here that you can either just flick it with your finger so that you can get access. It will slide up like that, which still from the outside blocks the view pretty much. But definitely when you're driving, it totally blocks your view. You can't see out, but it gives you the flexibility to get things in and out in that mode. And if you've got the blind up on this guy, when you put the car in reverse, it actually releases that and brings the blind up a little bit, which, to be quite honest, is a bit annoying. I don't know why it does it, but it does. So this also, the only one, as I said, I've had three X5s and now this 5 Series wagon. We'll put that blind back. This also has a vertical luggage barrier here, which is really good. I mean, the big thing, if you do happen to get in an accident, you don't want luggage and stuff from the back flying forward and ending up in the cabin. So this is a vertical screen. You see it's got the metal pins there and little connectors up in the roof. I'll just set this up on a tripod and show you how that works as well. The catch here, you just need to pull these open on both sides, and then there's a little ribbon in the middle here to grab straight up, and that just clicks into place. Up and over like that, and let's be honest, it's not exactly easy. Don't know if this has ever been used in this car. Here it goes, up and over, and on the other side, up and over, and there it is. Now that's obviously used for pets, but also for safety as you're trailing, and that one you can still see through. Now the big one is removing this actual blind, and obviously we've got to take that down. Yes, well, you get to see exactly how difficult it is. You've got to climb in, or probably do it from the back seat, be another way. There it goes. That goes down, and then to get it out, there's a button on either side. Just press that and pull it back. Now my X5 didn't have a button on either side, it just had a button on one side. The big tip with these is when you pull them, it looks like it's been pulled back too far. Don't pull it back too far on one side first, because if you do, it won't come out the second. There it goes, that's out. And then beware the weight, particularly this double roller one. These guys are really, really heavy. Now, for the person who's having more trouble and wants to have a look at the catch, maybe yours is totally stuck and you want to know what you're working with, there's the catch on one side. Remembering the button and the release is actually in the blind, and there's the catch on the other. The red line is there, so if you can see the red line under normal circumstances, you know it's disconnected. And I'll show you the catch on here as well. There's a little guide pin here. That's just a rubber to keep it soft, and then there's the actual catch here, and the button up on top, now that this is out, is depressed. It stays down when this comes out, so probably there's something that releases it with this pin here. So there's the catch. Those of you who want to have a look, I imagine there will be some people who have found this has gotten caught. If it has gotten jammed up, I'd be suggesting some WD-40 down through the top of that to get into the works as much as you can to lube it up, loosen it up, and then hope you'll be able to get it out. Okay, so now the part about the rear blind in a BMW that you didn't know about A lot of people would have noticed in their back seat these slide clips here, and not known what they were for. I was certainly amongst that for a long time. So if you're X5 or your touring, your station wagon has those, I'm about to show you how that comes into play and just how brilliantly the design is on this luggage rack right here. It comes into play actually when we fold the back seats, down, and the back seats come down just by releasing those clips on either side. So we'll do that to start. So to see the full function, we're going to pull the seats forward, which is just a matter of pulling that switch and pulling the double seat forward, and then the same on this side. Just pull that forward and the seat comes forward. But have a look at this. These guys, and sitting up here you can see this. We're going to slide that into there, and I'll show you how the luggage rack, that first netting, works from there. So here we go. So these clips that are in the back of the seat, complete with their little ball bearings there you're seeing and all the rest of it, are going to lock onto here. Okay, so here we go. We're going to line all this up and slide it into place. Click, click, just like that. It is slid into place, and then now this luggage carrier, I'll do it from in the back here, and all of a sudden your luggage carrier here doesn't reach up to there, and it doesn't fit. Oh, yes it does. Here it goes. Again, just like the other thing, really difficult to hold it up against the spring. Definitely two hands. So there is one side clipped up and in, and you see it's come with a netting and then a solid part at the bottom, and then we click up the other side as well into the roof. Now this is up at the level of the back door, and that's the front seat. So this is this whole system. So much further forward now. But this is an 11-year-old BMW, and this had actually stuck in place. So this is the first time, I'd say, in the 11 years that this has ever been put in. So she's a bit tight. We just stretch it up into there, and there she is. So now, right the way forward, I'll come back here so you can see it. Our luggage protector, luggage system is now working fully forward with the seats down. So there you go, something you didn't know that your BMW could do. Keeping the passengers now safe, whatever boxes and load you've got in there, from the front as well. Clipped down onto the seats, like you can see there. And then to take it down, it's going to be a lot easier. We'll see if we can do it from the middle. No, she's still very tight to get in and out. I'm sure with regular use that would get better, but particularly on this side. Sorry BMW, I wish I could do a smoother review for you. Release. There we go. There is a secret. Pull out all of this first, whatever slack there is. Hold it, and then it comes out super easy. Same on this side. Yep. Goes out super easy. Let it down nice and square. We're done. Then we can pull it back out. It needs to come out through the back door. Well, it probably doesn't. Let's try it. Just give that a slide. The ball bearings are just a friction or a click fit into there. And then bring this back. And then we can lock it into place. Right here. Lock it into place. Just square it up. And then slide it forward. There, she's done. So when the little red bars disappear and you can now see the black buttons, then you know it's all secure and locked in place.